White House points finger at Russia. Russia and separatists are accused of violating, quote, the spirit of the Ukraine Accord with an offensive before the ceasefire. Death toll rises. First of all, remember the ceasefire between Israel and Gaza? Well, they were having one, and Gaza fired during it, and Obama told Benjaman Netanyahu to stop firing at Gaza even though Gaza started it, so I'm pretty sure this is worse. By the way, you want to talk about violating spirits? How about violating the spirit of America? You attack Putin, and I'll attack you, Obama, you piece of shit gay. Ruth Bader Ginsburg's stunning State of the Union admission. The 81-year-old Supreme Court Justice explains why she was seen falling asleep during Obama's speech. On Antenna TV, there are 2 episodes of Three's Company at 6 o'clock. Then it's on again at midnight. The same episodes, so instead of watching them again, I just go to bed. So it's the same case for this woman. She's already heard the speech 7 times already. It's the same bloody thing over and over and over again. U.S. News and Worldy Report reports Axilrod spills Obama's secrets. Some takeaways. Obama doesn't define himself by being president. Well, isn't that the understatement of the century, because neither does anyone else. Rudy Giuliani's scathing claim against Obama. The former New York City mayor questions the president's commitment to America and its people. Quote, I know this is a horrible thing to say. Obama maintains that Islam-West can coexist during the Countering Violent Extremism Summit's final day. The president calls for the West to embrace Muslims. Quote, warped ideology. Obama, we are not at war with Islam. Katie Couric and experts analyze the president's message about the violent threat of Islam. A president who allows the intake of Islam extremists, regardless of how many regardless of how many Americans they kill, a president who tells the United Nations the future does not belong to those who slander the Prophet of Islam, doesn't sound like someone who is on our side. By the way, remember when Obama wanted more war power to fight the Islamic State? Obama opened to negotiating on said war powers. And I don't know if he's going to get them or not, but he doesn't want them to fight ICE, he wants them to fight us. One lesbian couple marries in Texas. Despite the statewide ban, officials in Austin have married the women, under a one-time court order. Opposites attract, and that's a fact. Same sex is lame sex. One night of passion, 9 months later in your stomach you feel a bump. Not one night of pain the next morning in your rump. The only reason a man's ass should hurt is after a bad night of Taco Bell when you have to take a dump. Your Adam's apple in your throat should be the only lump. Lesbians are the worst offenders. They're nothing but pretenders. Walk, talk, and even sound like a man, men, with almost the same build though. They have one major substitute, which is the dildo. A child needs a mom and a dad. Libs will argue just 2 parents, 2 moms, or 2 dads won't make a difference. But it will though. Then we have the trans. Who knows what are their plans? Born a male, stay that way. Born a female, stay that way. And that's where it stands. I was born a man, and I'm blessed to be a guy, but these freaks want to go around in a dress and tie. And that's not how it's supposed to be. So don't be LGBT. U.S. move on immigration. The U.S. is seeking a stay on a judge's decision action that blocks Obama's action to protect immigrants from deportation. President Barack Obama said Friday it's, quote, not an accident that the economy is improving under his watch, and chided GOP critics for, quote, doom and gloom predictions that haven't come true. What predictions haven't come true? When you legalize amnesty, more illegal immigrants then slap a discrimination label on anyone who decides not to hire a low-skilled illegal Then on top of that, 37% of people don't pay taxes. How the hell is the economy improving? There's an article on Yahoo News that says, are you only using 10% of your brain? You don't even have to use that much to realize the economy isn't improving under Obamanomics, so to speak. Governor Walker and Obama. I don't know if Obama loves his country. Obama sent U.S. troops up immediately after the attack on Kenya. So yeah, he does love his country. Kenya. The Wisconsin governor says, quote, you should ask the president what he thinks about America. Nobody has to ask him. We all know he hates this place. Democrats. We need to better explain ourselves. The party says it's struggling to answer what's a Democrat and needs to better explain ourselves. Needs to better explain themselves. Allow me to sum Democrats up in 3 words, which are very common among Muslims. Death to America. You see, liberals have a plan divided into multiple steps to destroy this country. Step 1, allow the enemies to take our weapons, which have happened 3 times. Fast and Furious, where Eric Holder sold and lost, at least that's what they tell us happened, over 2,000 guns. Then ISIS seized our weapons twice. Ban guns for Americans, step 2. Step 3, have an open border so our enemies can get in and kill the unarmed Americans. 4, slap racist labels on anyone who doesn't want these criminal illegals in the country, despite how many Americans are killed by them. Step 5, convince the American people that gays are the way to be so the population will not grow anymore. Step 6, once we are all dead, the new wave of illegals will move in and become the normal citizens of America. Did I miss anything?